Great matchup into Jace, but you just kind of eat the poke and survive lane
hopefully
phase.
eat the enemy champion.
Yeah, and then later on you're there. We'll just TPing it and dealing damage.
No, sick finds Husha once again. Right, gonna win the trade very swiftly there, and Husha's actually gonna have to flash out of there. Wow.
That's a big win. I mean, it's not a kill, but denying
is more what matters. And right now looking kind of tricky. Ooh, good flash from Moam, but not one he wanted to use necessarily.
Yeah, Jace grabs a tier. He's happy to get back in the lane now, even if the steel caps make it a little bit harder to, really poke out Liang. At least you'll be stacking up your tier during this and keep building a gold lead. Beyond, in the meantime, make that free in the tooltip. Champions with less than health that is left than the adoration stacks.
Alrighty, topside 3v1 for Jace. Not a fight he can win. That's first blood for Husha, nice and easy.
And this is what we're talking about moving around the map. It's a lot easier for them, though. There is still the secondary with the rise. We're talking about everything's going bot lane. Everything's going bot lane. You can trick the enemy into that thought process, too, and you can
not in a rush to go bot lane, because Doggo is just smashing right now. Santa's, though, in trouble. There's the execute! Oh. Doggo is going to cash it in. 2 each. Same for the Baron fight.
Yeah, no, I don't want this to kill you.
You have 2,000 stacks.
Insta-kill someone.
It'd take a long time. I don't even know how long that would take.
I mean,
too long.
There's been games where it's 800 Draven.
Yeah. Does have his flash though. Mr. Kench likely okay. There's a little dive. Nanasi gonna kick him back. Oh, it's so easy. There's the flash I was looking for, but oh goodness! Tom Kench is gonna make it happen. And now boss, is he losing the 1v1? He is! He gets devoured! Liang finds the 1v2 double! Tom Kench is using Devour to keep minions. It was so much more fun. And now you can do it with champions. This Moan's in trouble. And Nanasik trying to punish. There's a good shutdown onto Nomads. Draven's axe coming on in, but not enough to even get the poke.
I mean, at least, Unicorn's lever on the board now. Mid lane was something that they had Brand the Flash on earlier. Looked like they picked the Rise in rotation of the Dragon. This is going to be pretty doomed. And Onyx's coming down. They still have their ults, so maybe they're going to try and catch Beyond Gaming getting a little too aggressive, trying to finish this turret off. All right,
Boss says TP. You can reinforce here if they want to, so they are going to pick the play. Can they get the tower? Husha gets it, cancels the TP, and now Doggo can let it rip, but Santa's already spinning around. Kino in trouble. He's going to dance back away, but Ananasik finds it on the other side of the map as Doggo is just trying to get a kill somewhere in this. But now Husha is going to go back in onto Ananasik, but Doggo doesn't have enough targets. Ananasik weaving so well into this fight. Doggo out of mana now, has to run it away. Does have the heal ready to go. Juking out there as they do find the Q. Ananasik's making it look so good for UOL, keeping them.
About this matchup.
Here's the Rift Herald. It's dead. Nomads. Ooh, Shockwave. Doggo. Face checking everything. Kino's going to try and look for the play. Good kick there from Ananasik.
To stop him, so if that ever came through, that Shockwave, I think he just trusted the fact that he has flash up and he can kill the Orianna if she really went after him.
That's a nice ever for us. No ulti, remember, for either. That Q, though, is going to be enough. Moan should die here indeed. Does to Ananasik. Now the TP coming in. Liang is back in, trying to read the movement, but doesn't find them there with the Abyssal Dive. And the Blast Cone's going to signal where they are. Ooh, that's so sneaky from Nomads. Just casually in the brushes, topside, looking a little rough. Where's Doggo trying to find another execute? Gets the tower instead. Oh, he goes back, flashes through, gets one now. Looking for the second as the TP is coming in for UOL. Santos, though, is not gonna die. It's Nomads with the save. He's gonna grab the double for himself.
All right, getting a little messy here. I like it. Unicorns of Love fighting back. The initial kill on
be a bit of a nuisance. Looks like they will be able to secure it, which does mean the soul's pretty close. But yeah. I mean, if there's ever a time for Unicorns of Love to rel
with either a Nanasik kick or Santa's getting a good ultimate here, you can just blow that Draven up, and then from there, the damage isn't that scary. The Rise isn't that fed. Husha's not that far ahead. Beyond's super annoying and names, but Tom Kench was the other champion that he was playing. You see his mastery on it right here.
He's at it again. Abyssal diving down to the bottom side, setting up for Doggo, and Doggo is gonna get it stolen by Liang. But honestly, that's not so bad, because the second one is coming in hot. Santa's low but not dead as BYG taking over the bottom side.
Yeah, the burst of the Orianna. Sucks to lose it in a potential team fight situation. They're going to want to stall out until it comes back up, but TP behind.
Husha at it again. Ooh, very nice. Kino sets it up, and Doggo knocks it down. There's the shutdown on the pullback out of the Whirling Death. And that's a second as Moan actually locks up Boss long enough to get the kill. Now a 5v3 for Beyond Gaming. Losing that ulti, like you said, Mark. maybe the thing that let Beyond Gaming know that they could go in for the team fight. And Husha is continuing to dive in onto members of Unicorns of Love, but he has to give up the Ghost onto the enemy jungler. Santis, however, is not feeling quite so hot, but I think Baron is the better plan here.
Absolutely. After picking a great fight, Beyond Gaming going to transfer onto the Dragon. Just ignore Santis and the other low members. I mean, the only problem is not finishing off Anonasek does put him in range to potentially get a Smite Steal here.
Yeah, Moen actually going to rotate around to deal with this. Kino also still in a good position. Oh my god, Doggo! Look at a two-shot Argonaut at this point. That center is very squishy. And Moen is just trying to find the jungler. They do get it. Their center ulti out. Anonasek going in to try and find the steal. Does go down. But Nomads is back for revenge. And the Baron's still on the table. Somebody hit the damn one man. There we go. It actually passed. He stole the Baron. Unicorns of Love stay in the game.
Down to the cloud, so Drake now and deny the sole point that Beyond Gaming were kind of relying on. And with this Baron buff, there's a lot of standing gold available on the map. They only have mid lane and a pressure threat that they're really responding to. They are going to transfer down from the mid lane pressure down to the bot side, so they are getting some stuff. But I would love to have seen Orianna up there. You know, Orianna, just no one can deal.
Yeah, for sure. It feels like they were 2 steps away from winning the game. Now they're 3, and unfortunately Baron was one of the steps. But Kino finding a very long-range engage, trying to set up Doggo. And Leong is the one on the rampage. Charges in there with the Abyssal Dive, picks off the center. 5v4 now for Beyond Gaming. Oh, goodness, Santa's re-engaging now. Only gets the front liners, though, and now the Everfrost is going to turn it back around. Husha's letting it rip, but they can't quite get the kill they look for. And Kino, way too far, gets deleted by Nomads.
Yeah, he thought he saw the opportunity on Orianna, but I believe her phase rush procced and allowed her to kite that out very easily. And Kino comes up short. He saw the opportunity, couldn't get it, and ends up a 1-for-1, but still decent for Beyond Gaming. Trading Kino out for Argonaut gives them a lot of pressure with this spawning. Both people will res in time to contest the Cloud Soul, though.
Yeah, Beyond Gaming just going to back off here. Maybe feeling like the siege is going to be a little too tricky. They have to go recall the time catch as well. Leong does not have teleport, so it's going to be a full time going back. But Doggo taking matters into his own hands, takes down Nomads. The critical member of UOL is now down, and Doggo is looking to add more kills to the tally. Going back in again, the wraparound is there. Husha gives up his life to Boss to try and make it happen. This is a 5v2, and that is just too far for Beyond Gaming.
Oh god, Beyond find the pickoff on Nomads. Doggo. Oh, hold on.
Anonasek finds the flash kick. Doggo, oh, the devour! So clutch there for Leong, and now Anonasek is dead. A 3v3 now as Argonauts also respawn, but that ulti does get him on the other side. It's a shutdown out for Doggo, who he just apparently can do no wrong, but it's all Leong, baby. He's the real carry of BYG. Onto Argonaut he goes through the cloud rift. Kino's back alive to try and make it happen again, but I think we finally have an end to quite the exchange.
Yeah, we'll see. Nomads is up in 3, 2, 1, and has teleport available. I don't think there's enough of a ward. Yeah, he's just going topside, and they're going to lose this Cloud Soul. Not the end of the world, not this going to radically change the game, but still a nice.
Since now it's just about execution and stopping this Draven, because if you can't stop Doggo, he's just going to kill everyone.
Well, if you can't stop the Baron either, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Boy. Pushing a top side, yes, you don't have a bottom wave, bit of pressure, but you were grouped just fine anyway for the Baron, so it's kind of
you to get in there if they try to make a play happen.
Kino, again, just trying to zone off at this point. Doggo has room to take down the tower, will grab it. Now Beyond Gaming looking to finish off at least one inhibitor here. They could get 2. Leong again. Looks like Beyond have decided they want to stick a little closer together in this push, but Leong takes a big lick out of the tower there in mid, and Doggo's going to finish it off.
I don't think his health bar's moving.
I don't think so either. Husha, though.
Husha's is moving.
Yep, definitely eating damage from Nomads. Sin's out not that tanky. But Doggo once again letting it rip, just starting to use the ulti as poke now. Doggo dodging every skill shot also apparently. Does get 2 inhibs now. Beyond Gaming, that is a beautiful look at that Baron.
Yeah.
Well, Moan though trying to really run it here in the top side, but in a good way. Actually splitting very nicely with the Realm Warp. Solo split, not something you always see. Now you will have to try and make the play. Kino diving in, but Doggo is still not in trouble. Kino is the one to dive there to Argonaut. Doggo trying to do what he can though, dancing around as Anonasek is being such a nuisance. Husha also completely zoned off of this play, but the key member is still alive. Boa's going to take down Argonaut. Now has to deal with Boss, but isn't going to get it as Santis is going to get executed, but Anonasek trying to find his way back into the fight. He just can't do it. A 1x is not enough to do it, but 2, they don't have it just yet. GA also ready and available for Anonasek as a TP back to your own base for Boss. But now Leong has found Nomads. That is a very, very nice cancel from that potential recall as Husha and Doggo are trying to end the game.
Yeah,
It looks
no
like
worry.
right now they can't do it, but Liang is going to TP in to overload the 3v2. The Nexus is open and available. Doggo and Liang, they are going to combine to do it. Beyond Gaming are going to keep